Alright, well, got another broken Airstream item.
Not even close to the end, it's just beginning. Life is getting lighter while the days are getting brighter, yeah. And it's a good, I won't even worry anymore. Took all my cares, still can kick them all out the door. Go on and try, come and tell me what you're waiting for. Move and keep them going till your life is overflowing, yeah.
Alright, well, got another broken Airstream item I'm figuring out. I've already taken some of the stuff out, but so I can show us. So this is a pole. Alright, so then there's this end over here. Goes in, and then there's this end over here that it's short enough to fit. So I don't know what held it in place before. It looks like that screw might have, but it seems odd that that little screw is enough to create enough pressure to hold this thing up. So I'm thinking maybe there was some sort of other piece that was behind this end that was kind of spongy. Over there. Okay, well, I guess this screw just tightens up and creates pressure. But see, even as tight as it goes, it would just tighten it all the way to the point that it comes out. So that doesn't make sense. So there's got to be something that was over here. I don't know. This doesn't make any sense. I mean, the only thing I think to do is just create something that basically takes up more space in that hole, so that when this thing gets pushed out a little bit, it's enough. So I don't know, maybe I'll take everything else out of here and see if there's something else that fell to the ground. We'll try that. Well, I got everything out of here and there's nothing hiding. So I don't know. You got any ideas? So this is the part of RV life that I don't love. So it's 9:24 at night. I am home alone, which is totally unbelievable. And I can't figure out this. Well, bottom line, I've got to have some sort of solution for this deal. So Home Depot's open for 30 more minutes, and so instead of relaxing or editing videos, which is really what I should be doing and want to do, I'm going to be fixing that stupid deal. I should be more positive about this RV life thing, right? I really do. I enjoy so much about it. Maybe it's because I live with the hope that one day I'm gonna have fixed everything for the last time. So that's where I'm at tonight. This is reality, I guess. Some sort of turn into some sort of reality show. Alright, I know it's dark. Sorry. I figured I'd just kind of update you on some things going on this week. So we're in Fort Worth this week, and I think one of my challenges lately has just been that it's been non-stop something being fixed, and I just now realized it. When I was in my house, I didn't have anything to fix, and literally it's like every extra minute of mine is trying to fix something. I'll give you a little history, so just in reverse. So for instance, right now I'm actually on the way to Home Depot. It's 9:31, and I'm gonna try to fix the wardrobe, the boys' wardrobe. This thing broke, as I think I already showed you. So I gotta try to figure out a solution for that. There's a door that's under the seat of the dinette by the TV that's got a screw loose that I need to replace. I just got Actually, Steven with the More You Explore got one for me when he was at Ace Hardware. I still haven't installed it though. It's just, I mean, it's not that complicated. It's just grabbing a freaking drill and screwing it in. But I fixed it twice already and it didn't work. So I got him to get me a thicker drill. And I'm hoping that's a thicker screw. So hopefully that'll fix that. We've got 2 of the bottom drawers where the kids keep their clothes are currently broken. Technically, the drawer where the dishes are is I keep having to fix every time we travel. So I need to come up with a solution where everything stays closed. Then in addition to that, my truck, I just took my truck in and there was a mount that was cracked 3/4 of the way through. So they replaced that, which is really good that I found that, because that would have been super bad news. And the reason why I brought it in was because my alignment was not fixed and I needed to get the alignment done because it was wearing my front right tire down. So I took it into those guys, and here I am sitting here and I'm driving the truck after I took it into those guys. I'm supposed to leave Sunday night to go up to Colorado. I've got this event that I've been doing all yesterday, today, and tomorrow, and there's still this sound on this truck that it just doesn't sound right, and so I don't have time to take it back into those guys. That's part of the problem with moving around a lot, is I don't have time to take it back in. So I'm ranting here, and I don't know if you want to even listen to it. So if you don't, just turn this off and put a thumbs down for me. But just the realities of this life, and I am a guy that likes challenges. Honestly, I do, but I was trying to figure out what lately has been bugging me, and part of it has been a little bit of indecision around some other things going on that we're trying to decide on, which I'll make an announcement on pretty soon here with Molly. But it's good, it's all good. But so the truck I just got fixed, and then even when I was in Destin, 2 mornings while I was in Destin, I had to take it in because when I was in Durango trying to get the oil change, they didn't have the oil filter, or I think it's oil filter, anyways, they didn't have something that they needed. I think it was the oil filter or the fuel filter, and so I had to take it into that was at a Quick Lube, and I had to take it into a Dodge dealer. So I had to take it, so in Durango I'd take it into the Quick Lube, and then in Destin I got to drive 45 minutes 2 mornings to get it to the dealership, 1 morning to go take it there, 1 morning to pick it up. And so it's just like been everywhere we've gone, it's just been non-stop fixing something, figuring something out, ever since the beginning, ever since the AC went out. And so I think I'm just tired of fixing stuff, and kind of ready to just have everything fixed. And so maybe I'm gonna get there soon, and that'll feel good. And it's part of this life, I guess. So for what it's worth, something to think about as you're deciding on the RV world. If you're not, I'm not a real handyman. Maybe that's my problem. I'm learning to be a man now and fix stuff. I'm used to just paying somebody else to fix it and hiring somebody to do it. So it feels like my time is more valuable than the repairs, but I don't have the contacts or the resources to make the repairs. So that's part of, I guess, living this life. And I guess it's all good things to learn. And maybe what I can do is spend some more time teaching my kids how to fix these things. It's probably what I need to do, is have them more involved in it. And I guess you know, you add on top of that every time you get to a site, you have this whole setup and takedown process. And even little things like right now, the site, when I set up, I didn't do a good job of the balancing, so the Airstream is slightly bent or slightly leaning to one side, and so it's kind of annoying, but it's too much work to rehook up, move it. You know, it's just, I know it's not that much work, but for when I get done with everything else I'm doing and driving, you know, it's just I don't want to do that. I don't want to move that around. And like I said, on top of that, and then you have the driving side of it where we were driving. So one of the things I'm really learning about this lifestyle is that you gotta slow it down. Like you can't be driving every day. You can't be, you know, or not every day, but like even almost every week. You gotta slow it down and not be taking trips every week. And that's what I think this next stage that we're gonna get right is is we're gonna slow it down, and we're gonna, you know, not be constantly on the move. And I don't know, maybe Molly doesn't feel that way. Maybe I feel it more because I travel and I go in and I fly into my events and I do my events for 3 days, standing up all 3 days. I love that part. I mean, I fuel off of inspiring people and teaching them how to build businesses and doing all that, and I love that. I really do. But it's still, there's a certain exhaustion of emotion that goes into pouring your heart into people's lives. And so so maybe, you know, even though we took a vacation last week, maybe I need a vacation from it all. And that's, I guess, another thing I'm trying to figure out is what do we do if we want to take a vacation and get the kids somewhere. So that's what's up. Sorry for the crappy video quality, but there it is. All right, so I'm here at Home Depot kind of looking at options. I found first option that might work is it's over here, some pipes and stuff over here, almost the exact same pipe. So it looks like that could fit in there, and it looks a little thicker. So it would hold the pole out further. But I don't know that that's really the issue. So we'll keep that as an option and see if we can find another one and figure out what the best option is. Okay, so here's another option, is this guy. So what I would do, it's kind of hard to film and do this, but causing ruckus. Because I could, I think, put this on this end and tighten it up. So I put this on this end right here. Let me see if I can get a better angle. So I put this on here, so actually I could do one on each end and it would kind of force it to hold in place. That may be a good solution. So that's option 2. There is kind of another option I'm seeing here, but at least have I think have a solution. I think this idea right here is the simplest solution. It just doesn't look super clean, which I don't love, but no one's really gonna see it. So, all right, so I did find some of these little guys, which is kind of what I was thinking I could use. I think I want a easier solution, because in case this happens again. So I'm gonna try to find like a closet hanger deal. We'll see. I'm the type of person who likes to get a couple solutions, even though it costs a little bit more, a few bucks extra. Don't need all 3, but something's bound to work. I ain't coming back here. All right, so came home with several different solutions. One was the clamps. One was just like a thicker holder that I was thinking I could screw something on top of. And the third were these little pads, which I actually thought were stacked 2 of each. They're called heavy-duty felt pads. And there's even the skew in there, so you can see that. I took one of them and I put it, so I can re-break this. I put it right in there. I actually meant to try to center it, but I didn't. But I actually think that was better. Or, well, at least it doesn't matter. Bottom line is this thing now is hitting right in the middle of it, which is what I really wanted it to do. I wanted to just push it out further on this end so it didn't get pushed as far. But I wanted the pressure to be, you know, I didn't want it to be so what's the word I'm looking for? So rigid that I couldn't push it in to get in over here. And so literally just by that little solution, I can push it, and I'm putting quite a bit of pressure on that. So I can't imagine bouncing around the RV creating enough pressure to duplicate that pressure. So guys, if you ever have your pole fall out, or Airstream, if you're watching this, maybe you ought to just use that for yourself, and then you won't have customers that have that problem. So here's the solution. Everbuilt self-leveling heavy-duty felt pads. Probably many other similar type solutions if you can't find these exactly. And there you go. Now my wife will be coming home to a repaired wardrobe. Mission accomplished.
If you like the video, hit subscribe and hit the thumbs up button too. Oh, thumbs up.
Thanks for the comment.